Hi everyone, it's Bitcoin from the Big Chubowski in this new season. Starting off with a pretty interesting match. So at the moment I am rank 281, as you can see. And that puts you in the surroundings of like some GAC guilds and MAW guilds and stuff. So for my first match I got a pretty interesting opponent, which is MG71 from one of the MAW guilds. Never really bothered with the old Grand Arena, as you can see there. Due to the pretty low lifetime, like even if you're constantly facing the absolute top, you're still gonna probably get more points than this. But this one here has 10.8 mil GP. So what's interesting about that is that this is actually the 9th highest GP account in the game. And people then typically like to go over to the roster, just scroll through to the bottom, or you can just reverse it like this. And I see that every single character is at least Relic 7 in their roster, so that's pretty insane. And then obviously lots of Relic 8s to go for. So yeah, that's I guess a really interesting way to kick off the season. I wasn't really expecting to find such a big roster at my rank, even though it's like it's up there, it's not bad. But here I am. So if you haven't watched my channel before, which is entirely possible because it's not a very big one, I have 8 mil GP, well, almost 8.1, but there's a little bit of a gap there. And the bottom of my roster, I can show you, it looks like this. I'm hoping I won't be needing this part of my roster today, except maybe Aiden, but yeah, that's what I have. And I actually have 0 Grand Arena Omicrons, while he has, I think he even has the Kyle Katarn Omicron for TB. So I think he has like 9 Omicrons or something like that. For me, they're only Territory War ones. I've got them on Boba, Mara Jade, etc. But yeah, nothing on Grand Arena, so that's not really going to help me out either. Now, one thing I do have in my favor, given that he has probably spent a couple 100,000 on his account, time is quite valuable for him, so he doesn't really change up his plans. And as a result, I thought, what if I actually try? What if I just look at what he does and try to come up with a plan that would maybe give me a 1% chance of winning? So that's what this video is. It's that attempt at the 1% win chance. So he has full cleared my board, but as you can see, it's not a fantastic score. It's good, and it'll be really difficult for me to beat, but it's beatable in theory. So in the front here, this is what dropped him the banners, and the only thing that dropped him the banners, the Lord Vader team. I just opened up and saw that it had 2 attempts on it with just Lord Vader left with a sliver of health. So I don't know what he used on it, obviously, but most likely it was JMK or JML. And maybe he used SLK, that's also a possibility, but I don't know about that. And then on all the other teams, like gradually he dropped 2 banners, 5 banners, 3 banners. But mostly just 65 bannered the remaining teams. But altogether that caused him to drop a little bit. And as you can see, my defense is pretty light, because the goal was really just what can I set on defense that will make someone who doesn't have a lot of time and just kind of wants to blast through and doesn't assume I'm even going to try to beat him. What's he going to lose some banners on here and there? So that's what I went for. And for fleets, the biggest gamble, I set Malevolence on defense with just 1 reinforcement of the Vulture Droid to make him drop quite a few banners there if he were to use Negotiator. And yeah, I hope that paid off. I hope that's what happened, because he keeps his Executor on offense every single time to mirror. Now, if for this new season he changed up his plan and set Executor on defense, then I instantly lose if I even make it that far. But I mean, against a guy like this, you just gotta gamble and see if that's gonna pay off. So on his defense, I'm surprised to see some Relic 7s, obviously, but there's a ton of Relic 8. So that dash team, like also just looking into the modding on some characters. 350 is not like murderously fast, but it's fast. And I think the dash wasn't extremely fast either. So he does have good mods, but they're kind of spread all over the place. So I won't be looking at that too much, I guess. The Relic 8 item, now that one's definitely concerning to me, because I would love to run the Beskar Mendo counter, and I will, because it's going to be my only option. But I just heard from some guildmates that also fought like Relic 8, Relic 7 teams, and you can get some trouble there, where they do so much damage that Beskar Mendo just can't jump in time and get his 20 birds off, because he constantly gets interrupted by characters dying. So that's something I hadn't encountered before. I fought like Relic 5 to 7, but haven't really faced a team like this, so it's probably not going to work, but that's going to be the case for most of these counters anyway. Like I said, 1% chance, I think. So Lord Vader then, like, that's just ridiculous with the Relic 9 Maul in there. This is literally, what is this, Relic 42, is that? Or 43? That's Relic 43 team. So yeah, fun. Yeah, Rey obviously, like, it's gonna have a ton of offense. The Resistance heroes too, probably. So I'll just have to send in... This was my concern, kind of. Like, I could beat this with SEE, maybe. But I have to send in a lot of characters that I sacrifice. And I was worried if he wasn't gonna drop anything, then even if I tried to be as efficient as possible, I would just lose a lot on these teams. Because I also have to use SLK on Lord Vader. And if Daka goes down there, it's the same story. Maybe I should better say when Daka goes down. Now the Starkiller team, that's a really weird one. That I just don't really understand why he would set that. He must have, I don't know, some kind of good reason, but it's obviously not a full Starkiller team. But yeah, still gotta beat it. So, given everything that he said, I'm just gonna get started, and I guess I'll fight the EP team here. Mara is fortunately not extremely fast, and doesn't get the bonuses from Starkiller, because there's a mess of a team. Now the Sith Empire Trooper here, pretty tanky, but not like, you know, he's not Relic 9, as most of these guys seem to have. So I'll get started there, and I figured I'm just gonna Trooper that. Let's just do it. I did consider the option of using, for example, Bad Batch, but in the back he should have his Omicron, Qui-Gon Jinn, so maybe I don't do that. Alright. Very nice to get a defense down there, I quite appreciate that. I'm just gonna do another basic here. And because there's no Malak or anything that you need to be concerned about, you can just start off with a group attack here. Even got some nice ability blocks from it. And then, oh, I might as well punch through. I was thinking about the turn meter boost, but shouldn't be necessary. Let's get Starkiller out of here. It honestly feels like a waste what I'm doing here, but I'll just do it anyway. Now this spell, which actually that only dispels the primary target, so that doesn't work. So I'll just have to do the double kill, which is not a thing. Okay. Guess I need to remind myself of the kids, but I really thought Talon was gonna revive him there. Apparently not. Okay, at least I didn't lose the 10 banner bonus to having to retreat or anything, but I mean, if I can't beat a single team, I don't have the buffer to clean up or anything like that, so this is what I gotta work with. I'll fight the Lord Vader next. I guess I can save myself the suspense, because this is just gonna be the hardest. Losing Daka there, that's a big problem. That's a really big problem. I was not anticipating for her to go down so quickly already. And it's going to be a big question mark if what... I can do it. Oh boy. Well, that part was expected anyway. Yeah, no, I'm going down really hard here. Oof. Geez, what do I do? Cleanse Wat himself. See if I can lap Daka here. I'm gonna go 2-turn ult. Let's try to save her with an AoE. No, it's not gonna work. Damn it. Yeah, that's game over already. That's this might have been what happened to him too, I don't know. Mole is so brutal. Yeah, that's it right there. Alright. Well, it's as expected, they just have too many relics. It's completely ridiculous. So that's the game over right there. I'll just keep going and see what I can make of the other fights anyway. Because it's good practice, but that was more or less as expected. Alright, let's try out the Relic 8 Aiden team, which of course has an Omicron. Okay, immediately getting my bonus turn. Okay, what's smart here? They're all still gonna move. I think Bo-Katan is probably their first target right now. It's nice that they don't have Death Trooper. Yeah, she is. Okay. Wow, that was enormously predictable. Let's put up a taunt, even though it's going to get me countered. Dispel all of this. And I'm just going to go for a stun here on Snow Trooper. Turn meter boost. Bird stance. I don't really need to heal him up, so let's actually do basic here for a couple of birds. Who doesn't hit too hard? It's also a big question here. 17. Don't know if that's gonna do it, because they also have the protection up, but could also try to de-risk it and not go for Aiden, because she might be too strong, but let's see. Yeah, wow, that was not even close. Cool. But not really cool. Probably don't want to waste too much time fighting her, actually. And at least get one of the others out. Stun range before he puts up Retribution again. On the other hand, like, my team's sticking around quite nicely so far. I'm pleasantly surprised. See if I can get to birds, well, like to like 20-ish birds. Put this on Bo, I guess. Stun again. I'm just gonna try for a different kill if I can. Oof. Although, like, Aiden doesn't have the protection at this point, it should be possible. Let's see. Okay, now we got it. So not clean, but still works. I'd say let's keep Dengar around, because I might take an AoE here from Snow. Okay, I'm gonna have to be really careful of Storm here, because Storm is gonna have a ton of offense. Look at those 22Ks. As you kill off his allies, he actually gains a lot of offense from the Zeta. So he could surprise me if IG isn't taunting. And for some reason I totally forgot I'm in bird stance at the moment. And I'm actually like I'm on the brink of timing out here, so let's hurry up a bit. So given that Bo died, still pretty good banners. Okay, so given that I failed on Lord Vader, maybe I just try JKR JKL on this SLK, even though he's got a stupidly tanky Sith Trooper, etc. I might as well try that, then I can try JML on Lord Vader. And then maybe I still get through. I'm gonna be too slow for his SLK, I think. Yeah, he's got 587. Alright, swap and stun. Dispel this friendly chap in the back. And actually JKR is faster than Bastilla here for some reason. Interesting. That's not supposed to happen, but okay. Let's direct focus on Sith Trooper here. I'm definitely not gonna get through him. And I'll just have to... I think I should probably get rid of him before the cleanse happens and they have that extra taunt up, so let's do that. But still I lived, I mean, could be worse, right? Alright, let's do this and get him out. I should probably heal there. Dispel that. Thank you, JKR, for graciously tanking that with your face. Oof. At least I'll get it down to just SLK, right? Oh, that's actually funny. I had a feeling. Good timing for them. How fast is the Hux actually? Okay, so he runs them a fair bit faster. A little bit less tenacity. Let's see where the cooldowns are. I have no clue, I didn't check. It's more fun this way. Not super happy with that ability. Sorry, the buff immunity here, and ability block actually. Would have looked pretty good actually otherwise. Okay, no Merciless Massacre, that's a relief at least. Spread some buffs. Please no. Oh, come on. Why did you have to fracture? Tears. Okay. It would be cool if I could get through Maul, but I can't go before him, unfortunately. AoE him out? Oh my god. Grandmaster Yoda, the absolute legend. Well, it's like, it's much easier like this after a burner, because they don't get their protection in the second attempt, and then you just have half the survivability essentially. So I was kind of expecting this to work, but it really does depend on their opener. If Darth Vader immediately goes into Merciless and just wipes out your characters, then it ain't going anywhere. And even now, I really need to get rid of Thrawn. This is like far from over. Let's get him out. Get rid of this guy. I'm gonna have some good ultimate timing here. Potentially. Yes. But my Grandmaster Yoda is gonna die, sadly. Because he has 14 dots, right? I think he does. No, they're gone? She healed the weakest. Okay. Great. Thank you for that. I should have done the other move there, but There it is. Let's cleanse everything. An ability block? No. Make sure I keep my taunt up actually, I should pay attention to that, that's how I lost characters last time. So let's do a heal here instead. There we go. Another happy landing. I don't really have any good plans here. Like I can throw CLS at it or something, but it's not going to do too much. Obviously, yes, I still have Ray, but Ray was actually my plan against Dash. To like undersize it, which is like in itself kind of a joke. Because I could totally lose that, I think. But given that JKR is spent as well, that was going to be my answer to Grievous, which I know, super dicey. Look at that B2. Not insanely tanky, but it's up there. A rip. Yeah, might as well Whirlwind, I guess. Could have maybe done Lifeblood to save another character, but... Alright, let's see the back wall. I'm expecting Mon Mothma, Qui-Gon Jinn, I think a Boba Bounty Hunters team. And that's actually 3, so that should be it. Let's see. Yep, that's exactly what I was expecting. Actually, Aura lead I wasn't expecting was going to be Boba lead, so I guess these are the exciting things that 10.8 mil opponents switch up. Alright, given that I would like to see what's in his fleets just to see the whole board, I'm just going to be really sloppy on this stuff here to try to get through. Probably just want to get Dash out first. Yep, that makes sense. Let him waste his birds. Get every big shot from Han in that I can. Take out Beskar Mando. I'm not looking to get dazed, so nope. What healed up Nest there? I don't even know. It's probably something really obvious that I'm just blissfully unaware of. Alright, against the Bosk team, let's just give Grievous a try. I could send a burner to try to make sure I get to the back, but maybe let's treat it as a serious match, see if I actually stand a chance. And if not, then I learn something useful from it. If I send a burner, then I don't learn that, and to be honest, I'd rather learn that. And then in the history I can see what he had on defense, based on what he used on offense, so not too worried there. Alright, dispel all of that good stuff. Get some target lock on grief. Yeah, okay, this is really easy. I was hoping it would be, but sometimes you don't know until you've actually played it yourself. Let's do a group attack here. And make the rest a lot easier. I was also hopeful that he would maybe fail on my JMK in the back, given that he had his Zam on defense. I was kind of hoping I would draw out his JMK in the front on Lord Vader, because he's done that sometimes in the past. But I guess he figured, seeing only one Galactic Legend in the front, that it was going to be too risky. And as a result, it's also why he failed. Probably, by going in with something he was less confident with, or that wasn't as strong. Alright, please stun. Thank you. Let's go get a new stun. Why is Grievous under max health here but has some protection? Actually mildly confusing. Wow, Omega actually tanks a Grievous AoE, that's pretty spectacular. I'm gonna go with the AoE here. There we go. Alright, still did a decent job. Actually the B2 wasn't entirely tenacity, so that's why I ended up doing okay. Let's see the fleets then. Yeah, that's as expected. Although the Executrix lineup is a bit different. Although they're so crazy close to me in turn meter. Why is that? Because I slowed down a lot, that's why actually. I forgot. Alright, I think for my first target I want to go for this dude. And then probably take out him. Okay, I was hopeful I would be able to tank their damage. No clue what kind of damage they put out at their relic levels. Mara's gonna go ahead of them. I think I'll try for the ability block here. Or stun. Let's do this to clear all the foresight. Do that to shock everyone. And I'm just gonna hit all the staggers because they're way too high up. And actually I have to reapply shock on Jedi Knight Anakin. Let's put this on Barris. Let's do it this way. Okay, got it. There we go. That works. See if I can get the others out of here. I should have maybe saved that one, but that's quite alright. Well, funny, because I wasn't actually planning on using any of these characters, so if I would have maybe failed one less, then I could have been closer to a victory. The question is if I would have thought of this, of course. Yeah, the Mon Mothma team I can't kill, I think.
All remaining systems will bow to the First Order!
Alright, let's do this one. Gonna start with a basic here. Only one, oops, that's not good. And not much is critting, so this has gotta be the kill shot. Okay, very good. Yeah, I was hoping he wouldn't go down. The AI seemed pretty determined. Let's call in this guy. Try a bit of control, and actually going for Biston can also be nice, but it's probably good practice to do this. That's also really the only reason I'm going in here. Get a stun on this guy, probably. And just basic. Dot kill? No. Healed. Too bad. Oof. Yeah, I don't like this opener thing, but I guess it's good to experience it here. Now that the pressure is off anyway, but I really do like to also control Biston, rather than just hammering on the Millennium Falcon. Also not used to fighting Relic 7 bigs, I gotta say. Usually he's dead by now. Imagine losing it like this at the very end, after being very efficient on all the other fights. Because it's starting to look like a loss. Well, to be fair, this guy can solo. I think, actually, no, what am I saying? There's like 6 Relic 8 pilots on their end. Oh boy. Spec him out. What the hell is this dude dodging absolutely everything for? Get out of here. All right. At least this one was easy. So unfortunately I'm a little bit off. Let me see if I would have still somehow magically cleared them on Mothma. How much would I be getting? Well, if I get 40 banners on a cleanup or something, then I would be around 1624. If it was a one-shot, I would be like 17-ish banners short, or 18 I guess, so one banner for every 100 KGP he has over me. I would have been pretty happy with that. This isn't the absolute worst, but would have definitely liked a full clear, that's for sure. Mostly happy that the Beskar Mando team still held up against Aiden, that was pretty good. But the rest, yeah, not much to say, just a little bit too much GP. But it was interesting to try, and this was going to be as good a shot as any. So thanks for the interesting round, I guess. I hope I don't fight too many more opponents like this for a bit, because then, yeah, the fun might be added there for a bit. But yeah, see ya and thanks for watching.